Have you ever felt trapped by your own emotions? Like every silence, every distant look, or every lack of response is enough to make you think something bad is going to happen? Perhaps you have experienced that constant sense of vulnerability, where even the smallest gestures from people around you seem threatening or destabilizing. Living this way can be exhausting, feeling like your inner world is always at risk, that any external change could completely shake your sense of stability. The good news is that emotional security is not something you are born with, nor is it a privilege for only a few people. It is a skill that can be developed, learned, and strengthened over time. It does not depend on having a perfect environment or on everyone around you being constant or predictable. It depends on you and your relationship with yourself. The first step toward emotional security is to recognize and accept your emotions. Often we try to ignore them, minimize what we feel, or fix uncomfortable emotions as quickly as possible. Sadness, anxiety, fear, or frustration are often seen as weaknesses, but in reality, they are important signals indicating what we need or what we may be avoiding. When you ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to tell me, or what do I need in this moment? You start to change your relationship with your feelings. Instead of reacting automatically from fear or insecurity, you begin to respond from awareness, understanding that your emotions are allies, not enemies. Accepting what you feel without judgment, without blame, and without rushing to change everything forms the foundation of emotional security. Building a strong relationship with yourself is another fundamental aspect of feeling emotionally secure. Many people look for emotional security in others, their words, actions, or external validation. However, true emotional security comes from within. Taking time to know yourself, understand your values, boundaries, desires, and fears allows you to create a solid foundation that no one can shake. When you know who you are and what you deserve, you can remain calm even when external circumstances are uncertain. When you trust yourself, you do not need others to confirm your worth because you recognize it internally. This process of self-discovery and self-acceptance requires patience and practice, but every small step strengthens your emotional stability and reduces the anxiety that comes from depending on others for fulfillment. Learning to set clear boundaries is also essential. Emotional security involves protecting your energy and well-being, and this is not selfish, it is self-care. Many people feel trapped in relationships or situations that generate stress, fear, or guilt because they do not know how to say no or establish limits. Identifying what makes you feel uncomfortable or vulnerable and communicating it firmly and respectfully strengthens your self-esteem and teaches others how to treat you. When you establish clear boundaries, you not only protect your emotional space, but also reduce anxiety and insecurity that arise from trying to please everyone or tolerating harmful situations. Boundaries are an act of self-love and a powerful tool to maintain inner security. Developing emotional resilience is equally important. Life inevitably brings challenges, losses, and conflicts, and feeling emotionally secure does not mean being free from pain, but having the ability to manage it without losing balance. Resilience is cultivated through conscious practices that help you regulate your emotions and respond effectively to difficulties. Techniques such as mindful breathing, meditation, journaling, or simply writing down your thoughts and feelings are powerful strategies to process what you experience. Even seeking professional support through therapy can strengthen your capacity to face challenges and stay grounded. Each time you handle a difficult situation calmly, you train your mind and heart to face future obstacles with greater confidence and stability. The environment you are in also influences your emotional security, although it does not completely determine it. Surround yourself with healthy relationships, people who respect you, listen to you, and support you without judgment. Avoid toxic relationships that generate fear, guilt, or constant anxiety. A safe environment reinforces your internal stability and allows you to practice and maintain the emotional security you are building. However, even if your environment is not perfect, the foundation of your security remains your relationship with yourself. Being able to maintain your calm and stability even when others fail or behave unpredictably is a sign of true emotional maturity. Daily practice of self-affirmation is another valuable tool. Reminding yourself that you are enough, that your feelings are valid, and that you deserve respect reinforces your confidence and internal security. Affirmations do not work like magic spells, but as exercises that retrain your mind to focus on your value and your ability to handle life with confidence. Spending a few minutes each day repeating positive statements or reflecting on your strengths and accomplishments may seem small, but over time, it builds a mindset that is stronger and more resilient, capable of resisting criticism, uncertainty, and challenges. Learning to tolerate uncertainty is perhaps one of the most difficult, but also the most liberating aspects of emotional security. Life is unpredictable, and wanting to control everything only generates anxiety and frustration. Accepting that you cannot always know what will happen and that this is okay allows you to move through life with greater calm and flexibility. Every small challenge you face and handle with confidence strengthens your internal security. Tolerance for uncertainty does not mean resignation. It means trusting yourself and your ability to adapt and respond consciously to whatever comes your way. Feeling emotionally secure does not mean being invulnerable or that life will stop being difficult. It means recognizing, accepting, and managing your emotions without losing your center, even when everything around you seems unstable. Every step you take toward yourself, every boundary you set, every affirmation you make strengthens your confidence and reduces dependence on external validation. Over time, you realize that your safest refuge is not in the hands of others, but within yourself. Emotional security is a continuous process of self-discovery, self-care, and resilience. It is not something you achieve definitively, but something you cultivate daily through conscious practice and commitment to your well-being. If you apply these principles in your daily life, you will notice profound changes. Silences will no longer feel threatening, absences will no longer generate anxiety, and conflicts will not automatically unbalance you. You will discover that you can face uncertainty and challenges with calm, that your emotions are allies, not enemies, and that your worth and well-being do not depend on the approval of others. Each small achievement reinforces your inner confidence and brings you closer to a more balanced and secure emotional state. Ultimately, feeling emotionally secure is an act of self-love and courage. It involves looking at yourself with compassion, accepting what you feel, establishing clear boundaries, cultivating healthy relationships, practicing resilience, and learning to live with uncertainty. It is not a destination, but a path built step by step. Each day that you choose to prioritize your emotional well-being, you strengthen your ability to live with calm, confidence, and balance, regardless of external circumstances. This path allows you to become your own refuge, and once you reach this level of inner security, nothing external can permanently destabilize you. Emotional security is your right and your responsibility, and every effort you make to cultivate it is worth every moment of your life. If this topic resonates with you, I invite you to reflect on your relationship with yourself and your emotions. Are you building your internal security, or are you relying too much on others to feel complete? Practicing self-acceptance, resilience, and self-care is a gift you give yourself, and the results will be reflected in all areas of your life: relationships, work, health, and overall well-being. Subscribe to the channel, share this content with someone who might need it, and start today to build your emotional security. Remember, every step toward yourself is a step toward a fuller, more balanced, and anxiety-free life.